if it looks like I got bags underneath my eyes and I'm more just dead looking than a Resident Evil zombie on a bad Wednesday night, then you should know that I'm really tired. I've been up since like 8 a.m. this morning, and I haven't taken a nap, and I've been running around all of Phoenix ever since. But while I was doing that, I talked to my brother today about Dragon Ball, and it just made me think. I talk about people that I would hate to be, and as cool as he is, I would fucking hate to be future Trunks, both in Z and Super, right? So let me dive into all this shit, because this dude's life, this nigga's life is horrible, right? So boom, as soon as he's born, he got a fucked up dad. He has a deadbeat father. Well, no, I lied. When he's born, his father's already fucking dead, right? Yeah, he had no idea who Vegeta really was. There's your all right. Yep, there we go. Daily yawn has to come in. Expect a lot more, because again, I am sleepy as hell, but I gotta get this shit done, damn it. So again, Future Trunks, when he's born, all of the Z fighters that was in the previous timelines, they get wiped out, except for Goku. This nigga dies to a heart virus. That's tough. But everybody else, they was getting their booty cheeks slammed open with peanut butter chia inside, bro. They was getting it fucked by the androids. 17 and 18 was stuffing them like a goddamn Oreo cookie. It was horrible, right? And like I said, they killed pretty much every useful Z fighter. So Vegeta, which was the heaviest hitter at the time, dead. Piccolo, the second one, dead. Krillin, dead. Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Yajirobe. I don't even know what the fuck that nigga was gonna do. Like, what is this fat ass short nigga gonna do? You gonna toss me a senzu bean? Nigga, you look like you ate all the senzu beans. Get the hell out of here. Go home. Anyways, so that only leads future Gohan, the GOAT, and of course you got future Trunks. So, his future Trunks, his whole life as he's growing up, it's just, he's pretty much in an apocalypse. Every single city that you could probably think of has damn near been vanished. Oh my God. Fuck this pussy. Every single city he's been through or been to or known has been wiped off the map, essentially. And the androids are still going. Mind you, at this point, Future Trunks is he's like 13 or something, or like 15 years old. So for over a decade, the androids have been terrorizing the Earth. You know how evil you gotta be to purposely terrorize something for over a decade? Nigga, what are y'all doing with y'all lives? Like, y'all don't get bored? Y'all ain't worried about no bitches? Y'all ain't worried about no money, no food? And it's crazy because Android 18 literally stopped by a fashion store, and then 17 blew it up. So it's like, dog, what? Yeah, y'all keep messing around like this, y'all gonna be butt ass naked in space. Anyways, so that happens. And future Gohan is the only person that Trunks is befriended with, right? Hold on, let me, damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. I told you guys I'm tired as hell. Oh, it's very unprofessional on this channel. I know, but I'm lazy as fuck. Shut up and listen. So future Trunks is there, and he's the only fighter left, essentially. So he has to train up Trunks. Future Gohan knows how to go Super Saiyan, but Trunks has no idea how to go Super Saiyan at all. So he has to go through all this intense ass training to actually get stronger and handle the androids. Bro. Oh my God. Oh, these niggas, Gohan and Trunks, they hear the androids terrorizing a goddamn park. They decide to pull up. They pull up to the arrangement the circus park. And they start getting fucked up by the androids. I'm be real with you. They get they ass whooped, especially Trunks. Oh my God. 18 was over there. You was a bitch ass nigga. Wow, slapping the mess out of him. And then, of course, Gohan was holding his own against 17 because 1-on-1 with both arms, future Gohan was him. All right, I don't care what anybody says, but you know, him worrying about Trunks ultimately led to him losing that fight and literally losing his arm. So Trunks gets messed up by the androids, you feel me? Bad. And so now, like, they're trying to hide from the androids. And of course, they get nuked. And when it happens, what happens when they get nuked? Of course, Gohan loses his arm. But Trunks manages to survive the attack because Gohan gave him a little sensu bean. So now Trunks takes him back. Trunks takes Gohan back to Bulma at Capsule Corp or whatever she lives at. And they like fix him up. But mind you, they don't have any more sensu beans because the person that gave them sensu beans, Korin and Yajirobe, I think they're both dead. Right? I think they died in this universe or this timeline. So there is no magic heals. You niggas gonna have to catch some scrapes and bruises and deal with that. Unfortunately. Boo-hoo, my nigga. So after that happens, Trunks is trying to train with Gohan even more, right? And of course, he's just like, he's very, very kind of in distraught because like he feels weak as hell. He feels weak, right? So the androids, they hear them attacking a city again, and Trunks is like, nigga, that's us. Come on, we on it. Let's go. Come on, let's go put BTA. You know what I'm saying? Let's put that belt to ass right now. Just because I got dropped off one time, that don't mean the same shit happened, you know, again. As the president once said, fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice. You fool me once, you can't fool me again. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Gohan is like, bro, this little nigga not finna listen. Fine, we can go. Trunks is like, bet. Looks over. Bow! Slaps him in the neck. This nigga passed out. You know what I'm saying? I would say he was probably having good dreams, but hell nah. So that happens. And then when Trunks wakes up and he goes to find Gohan, he's dead. That nigga, boy, he looked like me after my girl gets done fucking me. Well, let me not say that. She don't be putting a strap on in my ass or nothing, but she be hitting me with crazy tricks. All right. She be doing some shit I never even thought I would experience in my life, which is why I be looking like Puddle Han. I look like an animatronic just tweaking right there. So yeah, he was laid out on the floor, bro. It was horrible. So Trunks gets so mad seeing that because that was essentially like his big brother. That's what it felt like. He felt like that was his big brother / best friend. And now the next time you see him, he's dead. You don't get to see no or say no goodbye words to him or nothing. So Trunks gets so mad. This nigga literally, he squeezes his fingers into his hands. I don't know how, bro. You know how mad a nigga gotta be to forcefully squeeze his fingers into his own hands, puncturing his skin? Like, I've broken monitor setups and like controllers before. I have never punctured my own skin off of pure anger. Unless like I punch something, you know what I'm feeling? Or you know what I'm saying? So that's insane, bruh. Nigga, I haven't been that mad since Playboi Carti, he teased, what album was it? I'm Music at midnight, and the nigga didn't drop it until like 9 a.m. the next day. Like, bro, fuck this man. So Trunks gets Super Saiyan now, and he's on his own. So immediately after he gets Super Saiyan and he gets his sword, he goes after the androids and he gets beat. He gets beat again, bro. They jump the mess out of him. They literally had this man playing like Outlast in real life. They put him into a building and Trunks was literally like, stay the fuck away from me! Just running from the androids. Meanwhile, the androids were literally like walking, chasing him, and they was just hiding behind like walls and stuff, like jump scaring them. Just, hey, you running from the androids too? Yeah, I'm running from the nigga, you the android. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was bad. And again, they beat the mess out of him so bad. And Trunks, like, he threw in the white flag. I'm not doing this no more. He had to go back in time because at the current moment, there was no way Trunks was ever going to survive. Like, it was like a ticking time bomb for his death, right? So Bulma creates a time machine. Let's stop right there. Bulma can create something that can literally defy the laws of physics, time, and space itself. But she couldn't craft some sort of machine to revive the dead. Think about that. She can make a machine out of nothing but scraps like she's Tony Stark. And that can defy the laws of physics, time, space, and reality itself. But you can't bring a machine, or you can't make a machine to bring someone back to life. You can't make like a ultimate defibrillator. You know what I mean? It don't matter if the nigga heart was snatched out of his body. You just, shock his body. And now his genes got super nemesis regeneration or something. I don't know. That's crazy. Anyway, so Trunks goes back in time. You know what I'm saying? He pulls up, kills Frieza, goated, and then he meets his dad for the first time. He's staring at his dad, Vegeta. That nigga's looking at that man's hairline, fucked up. Like, man, there's no way you can be my daddy. The genes is horrible. I completely got after my mama. God damn, nigga, your forehead big as hell. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd tell the androids to pack me up too if I have a forehead like that. You have a not even just like a unibrow, or not a unibrow. You don't have what's it called? It's something when it's like your hairline sinking in. But damn, bro, your forehead looks like the shape of a heart. So yeah, but Trunks is like pretty much admiring his dad. And this whole time, when he's back into the past or the present timeline, Vegeta is like top tier dickhead to his son. I've never seen someone this bad to their son. Michael Jackson's father was as bad as Vegeta in this arc to his son. I mean, we're gonna dive into it, right? So Trunks, he warns the previous timeline, hey, there's going to be androids showing up. Goku, you're going to die. Take this heart virus medicine so you don't die, and train for 2 years because androids will show up and they will kill literally every single one of y'all if y'all don't prepare. Okay, bye. So he leaves, and then he comes back. This man comes back and sees 2 fat niggas. All right, he sees one fat nigga, that's great, and then he sees an old nigga. Who the fuck is these niggas? Like, bro, if I'm Trunks, I would have been like, bro, I had to come back to the wrong reality. There's no way this is the proper timeline. Let me move this out the way. That just made it worse. There's no way that this is the proper timeline. You feel me? I went back in time to try and fix something. Why am I back? And there's 2 new red ribbon boo-boo dudes. I will nuke this entire generation if I got to. I don't care. So then that brings us to the first like Vegeta clip that I see, where Bulma, for some reason, decides to pull up to the battlefield with baby Trunks, or I guess past Trunks, and Android 20 is about to like nuke them all and then leave because he wants a distraction to escape. Vegeta like sees that happen. He's like, oh well, that ain't got shit to do with me. And then goes and charges in Android 20 and like follows him. And Trunks is like, bro, nigga. Trunks saves Bulma and his past self, and he goes up to Vegeta. It's like, my nigga, what are you doing? Why didn't you save your wife and your son? Vegeta like, my wife, kind of loosely throwing around that term, big dog. I ain't gonna lie, that was a one-nighter, but pussy was more powerful than the legendary Super Saiyan. I'm not gonna lie, I had to stay in there. Unfortunately, I gave birth to yo a little ass. Look at that bowl cut. You can't be the Prince of Saiyans. You look doo-doo right now. So Vegeta's just flaming him. And then, he's like, bro, stay out of my way. Flies off. Like, bro, this is my dad? Are you serious? I've been yearning for a dad for 15 years in the previous timeline or in the future timeline. And now I get to meet my dad and I find out he's like this. Y'all can keep him. Y'all can keep him. I'm good. get him out of here. I don't want no types of interactions with this bum. So he does that, and then fast forward again, they go see the android's lab. They get to the android's lab, and everybody is standing there. Everybody is standing there because Android 20, he opens up what's it called? He opens up the Android 17 and 18. Then he ends up getting killed. And everybody else is just looking at the androids like, oh my God. Oh, they just killed their own master. Oh, what? Why? How? Trunks is the only nigga like, I don't give a fuck why. Y'all gonna die today. Ha! Blast everybody, blows up the whole area. He like me for real. Trunks is the only character in the show that will like, he does not care. He would not let anybody power up. No, I'm part Saiyan, but I am not a full Saiyan. I'm not trying to fight you at your strongest. If you are weak right now, cool. Let me kill you and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? They're like, and it makes sense. Trunks literally has no reason to play around with his enemies because he never comes out on top like that. If you really want to think about it, he does not come out on top. So, yeah, man, we cut to after the explosion, and now the androids completely tanked it. And Trunks was like, "That was my strongest blast." Hello. That was our strongest blast, and they tanked it. Yeah, say goodbye to the present timeline, big dog. We're cooked. We're going down. We're going straight to hell. So I keep stuttering. I am so sorry. The dick is in my mouth. Pause. So Trunks sees that happens. Of course, he's like, oh my God. And Vegeta is like, yes, cool. They tanked it. I'm about to beat some ass. Trunks tells him like, bro, no, let's wait for Goku and we can gang up on them because I don't know, Goku is stronger than you. You two forehead fuck. Think about it. Use that fucked up hairline and think about it. This video might get demonetized. I am cussing so much, but I don't care. But use your brain, dude. Why would I literally told you, you die. The androids will kill you. Why do you proceed to go in there? You got to respect the ignorance of Vegeta. You got to. Love it or not, like, or hate him or not, a man that's that ignorant after consistently getting whooped, hey, that's just a hater to be a hater. I respect it. I respect the art of hate. I respect the art of ignorance right there. So Vegeta's like not having that, punches Trunks. He punches his son and then flies off. Trunks, no, better person than me, bruh. You let that slide because literally when Vegeta or when Trunks went to like the fight with him and Android 18, and he's seen that Vegeta got his arm busted open and he clearly was no match for Android 18. Trunks got mad. It was like, Dad, no! And flew in and tried to take on Android 18. I would have been laughing. I would have been up there on the sideline like, that's what your bitch ass get. Didn't I tell you to wait for Goku? Stupid ass nigga. You know, like, bro, it's that simple. I know you fiending and you itching to fight, but bro, like, you can fight me, big dog. We're both Super Saiyans. We're the only Super Saiyans that's viable right now because Goku is still in a coma. Stupid. I just spit everywhere. So now, right, Trunks gets messed up. The whole Z Fighter squad, they get laid out. Thankfully, nobody dies, but they get laid out all because of Vegeta. Sweet. Congratulations, Trunks. You met your dad for the first time ever, and you realize this man sucks. So now, they pretty much go and recover and everything, and they know they're not built for this. So they go and train, and now Goku's like better. So Vegeta and Trunks, they train in the hyperbolic time chamber. This man, Trunks, spends over a year. A year. Do you understand me? With Vegeta. The worst father, like, I'm not going to say of all time, but the worst father in that group by far at the time. He was horrible. straight abusing Trunks in the hyperbolic time chamber, was not really talking to him like that, was like, hey man, I don't really respect you. You cannot be my son. Like, damn nigga, you do realize we sleep in bunk beds. I'm literally sleeping right above you tonight. What? You could say some kind words. How about have a good night? Why are you constantly cursing me out? You 5'6" with that attitude, nigga. You are not a bad bitch. Shut up. Nigga, so mad for what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Other niggas had your bitch outside. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, bruh, your race got killed. Whoop de doo. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Stop giving me attitude and stop saying you the Prince of Saiyans. You the prince of non-existent people, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm the president of the United States, and the United States got nuked off the map. It does not matter. Prince of nothing. I'm saying all this, and I love Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character, so I don't know why I'm slandering him so much. So Trunks and Vegeta, they get out the hyperbolic time chamber, and they are stacked. Trunks got a new makeover, long hair. He looks cold. That was peak Trunks design. And now they're about to go to the androids to fight Cell. They pull up, and Cell is now absorbed Android 17, and he's in this semi-perfect form. So he looks, he's pretty powerful, and no other Z fighter at the time could compete. But Trunks is like, let me let my dad handle this, because he got a new power up. I know how ignorant he can be. I know how cocky he can be, and I know how much he wants this. You know what I'm saying? He got disrespected with Android 18, but he can make it back up. And that's another thing I almost forgot to say. Trunks witnessed another android on the loose. He witnessed Android 19, Android 20, 16, and then Cell. He witnessed 4 extra androids in his timeline, or in this timeline. Big dog, I would have been like, I went home. I went to a different time and space for this. This is about to be worse than my timeline. What are we doing? I thought going back in time is going back in time. Why is this a multiverse right now? What is happening? But yeah, so back to the fight. Vegeta is whooping Cell, and he's about to kill Cell eventually. But then he's like, you say that you'd be more powerful if you absorbed Android 18? That's a great idea. I'm with that. Go ahead, go absorb her. Trunks is like, nigga, what? Absorber? Sorry. I will put this key blast down your urethra. I will shove my key blast down your anal cavities. I will make sure they pop out your Saiyan heritage, bro. What are you doing? Let him absorb 18 and take that chance of us all getting killed? What is wrong with you? So, boom. Vegeta sells after everybody sells right here. Trunks sees Krillin destroy the remote. Don't know why he didn't do that. So that sucked. The remote to blow up Android 18, but he couldn't do it because he wanted some robot puh. Then Android 18 didn't escape the island after he told Trunks went face to face with her and said, get out the island. Get out of here. What are you doing? Like, why are you still here? Who invited you? You the dude that no invited. You the dude that nobody invited, bro. Go home. Go back to like the laboratory, you know? She didn't listen. She gets absorbed. And Vegeta, he gets whooped. He gets whooped so bad after he sees Perfect Cell. He gets his back literally broken in, and now it's up to Trunks. Trunks is beating the mess out of Cell. He unlocks his Super Trunks transformation. Oh, looks sick. And he looks like he's putting in work, only for Cell to go like, hey, bro, I've been toying with you the entire time. You can't actually touch me, bro. I was just testing your strength. You are slow as molasses. I'm so serious, big dog. I don't know what your speed is. You like a 99 overall in strength and like a 55 overall in speed, big dog. It's not a good look for you. So Trunks literally gets roasted so bad to where he turns off his Super Saiyan and goes back to base form. He's like, bro, just kill me. Dude, just kill me. I don't even want to hear you talk anymore. Just end it. So that happens. Oh my God. I might have to make a part 2 for this. Yeah, I'm gonna make a part 2 tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But I'm gonna end it off with the Cell saga. because this video is getting long and I'm tired. Trunks goes back to the Z Fighters, right? They all train up and now they get ready for the Cell games. They go to the Cell games. Trunks is expecting Goku is about to turn it all around. We are about to be good. You see that look that I'm giving you? It's not that I want to dig inside of you. It's because I'm going to claw my own brain out just thinking about this. Trunks pulls up with everybody else and watches Goku fight Cell. And then he sees Goku just give up. Just like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to fight you no more. Gohan, come on down. Like, what? So you're supposed to be the strongest hero of like all time. My mom glazed you in the future talking about you're the strongest. Nigga, you're kind of frauding out right now. What are you doing? You're the Son Goku. Handle that. Come on. So that happens, and everybody's in distraught. Every single C fighter, especially Piccolo's like, Goku, are you stupid? Are you acoustic? But yeah. So Gohan is going through it with Cell, but then to activate his true anger, because Cell wanted Gohan super duper mad, he spawns out his Cell Juniors out of his butt cheeks, like shoots him. It was pretty disgusting. It was like like the nigga was queefing from his back. So that happens, and now we see a whole bunch of Cell Juniors lined up, and they start whooping on everybody. Trunks was getting beat up by the Cell Juniors. Vegeta was getting beat up by the Cell Juniors, and of course the other Z Fighters. They was getting, oh my god, they rectums was looking ridiculous after the Cell Juniors dealt with them. Like they was all down, especially my boy Yamcha. Oh my, yo, justice for my man. He got his arm broken. He did not deserve that. I think he was the only one that actually suffered a broken bone from them. So that happens, and Trunks, or my bad, not Trunks. Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2, right? Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2, and when he goes Super Saiyan 2, it's like, all right, back on the sidelines, we're all watching him from here. Awesome. Trunks, he watches Gohan literally sell the bag. No pun intended. Because Gohan could have just killed Cell and like hit him with a Kamehameha when he was in the air, because Cell was like regenerating very, very slow. And of course, like Gohan was just way too overpowered for him. So all he had to do was just shoot a beam at Cell, kill him, boom, we're good. Gohan's like, nah, I want to torture him for a little bit more. Torture him? Hold on, nigga. Future Gohan was not like this. Dude, this can't be my mentor. This nigga's crazy. I want to go home, big dog. Y'all scaring me over here. So that happens. Oh, mind you, I forgot the Cell games. Trunks finds like baby Cell, like Cell when he was like a fetus, and blows him up. So the fact that he finds out that Cell is still alive because Cell came from a different timeline, it's like, nigga, are we dead ass? Out of all the times you could have chose to come to this timeline, you chose to come to this timeline when I come to this timeline? Are you serious? Are you serious, my brother? I should have mentioned that in my Cell Saga video on my main channel, which is flopping. I pray to God that I do not fall off. But as of current now, my Resident Evil video, oh my God, I spent like 2 weeks on making that. Completely off topic, but I want to say it. I spent like 2 weeks making that video, almost 30 minutes long. And in the first 5 hours, this shit only has, oh no, I lied. In like the first like 8 hours or 6 hours now, it only has like 3,000 views. That's horrible for someone that has like 134,000 subscribers. So I hope I don't fall off. Anyways, so back to the main point, and Gohan sells the bag, which leads into Goku dying, and everybody's in distraught. And then Cell comes right back, and then the first thing that Cell does, he kills my nigga Trunks. My nigga Trunks, he dies. He came back. Trunks came back to this timeline to literally prevent everyone from dying. And he died. And then after he died, that's when Vegeta finally went to step up and be like, that was my son. I would have been looking down at Vegeta in heaven like, bro, you bitch. I was alive. We literally spent over a year together in the hyperbolic time chamber. You didn't want to recognize me as your son. But the moment I get donutted, the moment I get turned into Porkus D Ace, you want to put respect on my name? Are you serious? No. Matter of fact, you better join me. Replace yourself. Hey, switch bodies with me type shit. You know what I mean? Why am I dead? You should be dead. Switch. So, yeah, that happens. But then, of course, you know, Trunks is dead, so he can't actually watch the Cell game. So, to him, it was like the blink of an eye. He dies, boom, comes back, Cell games is over. So, that's fun. And then that concludes it. But also, because I'm going to just mention it, it's totally not canon. But Trunks had to deal with both Bojack, Super Android 13, which is another android, by the way, Super Android 13, and Broly, Z Broly, the Menace, when he was back in his timeline. Again, I know that these are filler because they're part of the movies, but still, coming back to the timeline, and it's just nothing but BS. Like, you should be coming back here for fun, and this is all you're experiencing. So, yeah, this is bad. But, hey, stay tuned for part 2, because then we're going to dive into, like, him in the Buu saga, because that gets explained in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And then, of course, we're going to talk about his run in, what's it called, the Goku Black arc.